Yo guys, I'm Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, coming to you guys from a different angle, I was gonna say. So yeah, everything here is different. My PC is even slightly different, and you know what? Watching this Eleague final, not just the final, the entire tournament really, or major rather, has been an experience that was very giving, I guess. So yeah, let's run through what happened with Eleague just in vague terms, and what I enjoyed in general, aside from some of the more nitpicky mistakes. I think I've done this for at least the last couple of majors, in which this one was by far some of the best, like top 3 with ease. I mean, the smaller crowd decreased the hype a bit. Valve fucking up the pick'em system so that there was like multiple ways in which you could get absolutely ruined, which gives me a smaller and way smaller intent, as a matter of fact, of actually buying stickers, which, you know, me grabbing stickers is obviously something Valve should want, so I guess them fucking up a bit with having a different format this time than last time, that's on them, but I mean, it's a thing that happened, so I guess I should point that out. So that happened, but when it comes down to the raw quality, the games and the actual skill level that we were able to see come up the deeper and the deeper you got into the tournament, that was absolutely awesome, and I really enjoyed that, and especially the final. That was that almost got as good as it could. I just wanted overtime. We didn't get that, but we got almost everything. So if you haven't watched the E-League final of CSGO that we just had, go figure, you should probably do that. Now, related to the final, there's a lot of videos I was gonna release prior, and some videos I just delayed because I might as well release them after. So let's go through those, shall we? I think it will be like 5 in total videos about getting better at CSGO that I want to make now, but there was like 2 or 1 prior to the tournament, or rather the major, okay? So from the get-go, spots and strange smaller things and places to jump and screw around on the new nuke. I was gonna release that the day before the E-League, but I was like, you know what? People are gonna probably play the map at the E-League, and maybe some of the stuff I'll have might be fucked over, wrong, outdated. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll even show us something that is known and new. Go figure. Nothing too new, but yeah, I was glad to get confirmation that 2 things that I showcased, they had not done whatsoever, as far as we can tell, and that was pretty cool, because that means that my video will not just be pretty useful regarding how to play nuke and small nitpicky things that you can do and utilize on nuke, but it will be pretty much brand new. At least one of the, I guess 2 of the things I'm gonna showcase. So, or actually maybe 3, I don't fucking know. We'll see, okay? We'll see, whatever. So from that point onwards, I was like, you know what? Nuke used to be my old favorite map in CS. Maybe I should return to that, because I always did well on T-side, and so it was very, very sexy to see other pro teams doing incredibly well on T-side as well, especially when they were going against other teams that were doing everything right as well. So making a very long, in-depth video about that, I think that should be useful as well. So that's two videos I basically want to make. Now, number 3, 4, and 5. It's gonna be about 2 things that happen on Overpass. I think they happen in the same game, if I'm not mistaken. And the last thing happened on Train. They're basically things that you and I can do in order to play the map or the game better in general. And the things that were showcased is gonna be pretty sexy to bring forth, so you guys can take a look and be all like, you know what? Yeah, he's kind of right. These things he's highlighting, everybody can do them. They basically only happen at the top metagame of the game itself. Basically a skill level that is far above Global Elite. So that's pretty sexy to see, and why not highlight it when it's that fucking rare and random, alright? So I guess that's something to highlight and to foreshadow to you guys. Aside from that though, yeah, not too much more to bring forth other than what I did during the event. Of course, I was not interested in playing at all. I was basically interested in watching at 60 FPS, 720p on my phone right here. Actually less expensive and more new than the previous phone I had, so that's really cheap and fun. But yeah, fucking deals aside, I was able to set up my stream setup here a couple days right after properly, and this is really exciting. So now I'm able to play a game at 144 Hz / FPS or more FPS, which obviously 300 is the perfect number that you would like to get to, or more for that matter. But yeah, that scientific stuff aside, I've already explained that fucking, I was gonna say years ago. Maybe I should return to that sort of stuff so people get to learn it. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm able to play at 144 FPS / Hertz while streaming from the same machine at 720p 60 FPS, which is something that my machine for whatever reason couldn't do, because the graphics card is either not good enough or it doesn't support this format, because 1080p 60 FPS cloned out of a 144 hertz 60 FPS source thingamajig. Apparently that doesn't seem to be possible nowadays, or maybe AMD or Nvidia doesn't support it. I don't fucking know, but I know that what I've done here works. It makes it possible, and that's fucking great, because it means that I can actually stream, and in combination with a program called Voicemeeter, which replaces an audio mixer, cables and all that shit, so that I don't have to pay $250, but instead $2.5, I was gonna say, which I actually did. Like, you can donate to this dude or whoever is making this program, which, by the way, literally probably saved me $250. Go figure. I would rather do that than to throw my money out the window. And so I did that, and now the USB microphone right here, the sound is being sent to the stream PC, and the environment sound, when I choose to, it's being sent to the stream PC, and I can even send sound back from the stream PC to my main rig, and I can even chop up stuff and like get notification sounds and all that sort of stuff. So I was like, you know what, that old monitor behind me, which is not there anymore, why not actually plug it in right here to the stream PC, so I can have the chat close by to me. I'll have the other Samsung old 77 hertz overclocked screen, which I'm now just running at 60 hertz. It's right there, so the cam is standing on it. I can change the position of the cam, but I don't know, you guys gotta give me feedback if there's any point in doing that, you know. But anyways, yeah, stuff is like set up here pretty professionally. The only stuff that pisses me off is space regarding having two keyboards on top of each other. So in order to try and fix that, I gotta program this little piece of shit right here. It's like I was gonna say threadless. That's Norwegian translation for you. It's wireless, and it's basically like the numpad, so I can use that like a remote, you know, for the secondary PC, changing I was gonna say layouts, scenes, and such things. So everything is now coming together in a very professional sense, and that's pretty sexy, and it's mostly thanks to you Patreon guys, aside from some serious research and teaching myself this fucking weird program and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I guess too long didn't read. There's a lot of shit gonna go down in this fucking avenue of the woods of the fucking hill of the internet, alright? Of the fucking hills of Norway, I guess. So anyways, thanks for watching, thanks to the support of you Patreons and anybody that are supporting this video in general. You can do that by commenting, becoming a Patreon, liking the video, or just following me on Twitch or Twitter or whatever the hell you would decide to do. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Stay tuned for exciting stuff that will make you better at the game, similarly to how practice makes perfect, you know, because like the other thing about practice is that you can learn things, so that's like something new I've heard. Rumors say so. But yeah, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.